Hello, basketball fans. It's NBA 2K21, and we've got a chance to check out the My Player build process and what that's all about. Moments away, it'll be the Phoenix Suns going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. From the arena to your living room, I'm Blake Suniga, along with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, here for some exciting 2K basketball action.
And all our focus tonight is on My Player. All the fans here really want to see him play, see what he has in store. Heck, I want to see what he has in store.
And that's the best thing about NBA basketball. You just never know what can happen until we play the games. Could MP drop 50 tonight? Will we see over time, a triple-double, a game-winning shot? We have no idea. This is why we play and watch the games.
Setting up as the point guard on the Lakers, lots of talent around you, including in the post with Anthony Davis.
It's absolutely a great spot to land. You better enjoy the pick and roll game, though, because AD is fantastic in those sets. And I think the ability to shoot would be huge because between Anthony Davis and LeBron James, there's going to be a ton of spacing out there.
Plus, remember, the Lakers don't have a point of the future. They went with vets last year who aren't long-term solutions. So if you perform at a high level, you could be this solution in Los Angeles and play for the Lakers a long time.
Now here's My Player. Here's Anthony. And Anthony throws it down.
Put in work on the boards, and it'll pay off with chances like that.
And he does put in the work. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
You gotta watch him if you're on defense.
Yeah, he's just an incredibly motivated player. That's something that's never been in question.
My Player with it. Covered by Paul. Kicks it out to My Player. The three. Another miss by My Player.
He's been off his game this quarter, just hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go.
Pass to Crowder. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
The Lakers with the ball. My Player with it. He's picked up by Booker. And it's My Player missing.
He's been
My mommy is the one that introduced us to video games. I guess they were crazed in the 90s or whatever, and every Christmas we get a new console or a new game. Basketball became, you know, my favorite because I actually like to play basketball in real life. I was born and raised in Miami, Florida. I lived here my entire life. My childhood was not very nice. Somehow, I still got good grades. I still persevered. I didn't become a product of my environment, you know, and I still excelled. I graduated high school with over a 4.0. And then I got a scholarship to go to college. I went to college, but it was just something that was missing. You know, I wanted to do something bigger than that, which is
on the floor for the visitors, the Golden State Warriors, James Wiseman. Let's hear it for the starting five for you.
Welcome and the tip-up.
Well, playing in Los Angeles presents...
It sure is, and the banners to prove it, David. Thank you. Now, Golden State's starting five. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with James Wiseman. And for Los Angeles. And for
Warriors.
Greg, what are they feeling here on opening night?
I mean, motivated. You think about that kind of thing all summer. And the chance for retribution starts now.
And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. The Lakers making a switch here. Howard's checked in. And so here is Golden State. They trail by 1. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
MP passes to Bradley. Davis kicks to MP. And he drives in. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. And Greg, MP, the highly touted rookie, he was a classic one-and-done in college.
And that wasn't a surprise to anyone close to MP. He feels his game is NBA ready and wanted to compete against the best as soon as possible.
From the baseline, here's Davis. Goes back up. Plays it up and banks it in.
Well, there's no secret that Davis can be a dominant figure on the offensive glass. I mean, and he turns those rebounds into points.
And this, the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
MP passes to Howard. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Lakers have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Stanley Johnson, he's checked in for Davis. Horton Tucker comes in for James. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Avery Bradley. Poole, the pass to Wiseman. To halt the run. The second chance effort. Kuminga, no good. Lakers leading by 6. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The second.
And they've been the more physical team often.
Substitution for the Warriors.
three from MP. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. MP's got 6. And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it missing a number of games.
Well, a big man with his athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's gotten him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help.
Anthony is out there with Davis. Then there's Avery Bradley. Then it's MP. And it's James in at the small forward position. That's the Laker 5.
And what a competitor this guy is. MP loves coming right back and dropping a 3 of his own.
Wiggins outside. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Pass to Wiseman. 5 on the clock. And Davis sends it back.
He's outstanding at using his wingspan to erase shots.
The shot by Anthony, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And he gets it back. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Curry way outside. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. The 3 from MP. The Warriors pull it in. This, of course, their first opportunity to play the Lakers.
2 division rivals facing off tonight. They'll see one another 4 times this season. And the defensive instincts of MP, outstanding work getting the right positioning and then blocking the shot.
Launches a 3. That one doesn't go. The Warriors go the other way.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
This is Green at his best. He's no stranger to contact. In fact, he welcomes.
On the wing, Davis. And they double up Davis. Back to MP. There's the triple. Another miss by MP. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Leading by 5. And stolen by MP. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
One thing MP's always had is a great feel for the game. He doesn't need to see a pass like that. He just feels it.
MP against Curry. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor. And that's a quality all great scorers have.
Here's Anthony. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Anthony's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
It's been all about Stephen Curry. And as we get to this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team.
Warriors.
Lineup change for the Lakers. Different look here for the Warriors. Kuminga's come in for Green. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Wiggins. Payton, he's checked in for Thompson. And Poole subbed in for Stephen Curry. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Jordan Poole is out there with Payton. Then it's Kuminga. Then there's Wiseman. And it's Porter at the 3. Now, here's MP. Guarded by Poole. MP, no good. Down low. And Payton gets it to go on the assist by Porter. And now it's a 10-point Warrior lead. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. The drive by MP. Howard trying to free himself up. MP, no good. And here's Golden State. They're on a 15-6 run. And Greg, just from the eye test, Kuminga's built like a guy who's in his late 20s.
And physically, he's got some LeBron James to him. great natural strength, fast, explosive off the floor. When he puts his head down and goes to the bucket, he can be unstoppable.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter, and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on him. Guys?
He is a lead in every way, as are you. Thank you. That one good for 2. MP's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Los Angeles. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Passes it to Wiseman. Back to Poole. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Poole's got 10 points in the game.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Back to MP. It's rebounded by Payton. Kuminga the pass to Poole. To the middle. Here's Wiseman. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Wiseman's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin.
Hey there, John Luck. You really looked at home tonight in your first NBA game. Were you surprised at how quickly you settled in?
Nice to meet you, John. To tell you the truth, a little bit. Yeah. You never really know what to expect before your first game at this level. I'm playing with a new team, but I probably thought I was going to get posterized or crossed over a little bit more, and I'm sure that's going to come, though.
Now, you have a few good vets on your team. Did they offer any advice that made it easier for you?
Yeah, they just said to play my game. Don't try to rush it. Stay calm. Let the game come to you. That's a good one. And you got an open shot, you got to take it. Otherwise, just move the ball. Tonight was just baby steps, but it's good to just get that out the way. I'm glad it's over.
Congrats on your first game. See you next time.
Thank you, John, and nice meeting you again.
Okay, listen, so the reason I asked you to stop by today, mad. I need you to watch this video.
Am I in trouble?
It's complicated.
How complicated?
Everything's under control, but I want you to watch this, and then we'll talk about it.
I have one issue that I need to address like the numbers on the house, and that issue is MP. Let's talk about MP. I'm hearing his coach isn't a fan, thinks he's more into fame than actually hooping. And I gotta say, I agree wholeheartedly. You ever hear of an NBA player with a YouTube channel? Michael Jordan didn't have no YouTube channel. LeBron James don't have no YouTube channel. Let's get serious here, people. I'll be shocked if MP starts a game this year. This coach isn't starstruck. He's going to make MP earn every single minute, as it should be. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. All eyes are on MP now. Is he going to fold under the pressure? If I'm Harvey Lesser, the GM who overruled his coach, I'm up at night sweating all over this. Good luck, Mr. Lesser. You and MP are going to need it.
This airs tonight. I've got a friend at Top Takes Daily sent it over as a favor.
So you telling me Coach don't want me here?
You weren't his first choice, but that's not necessarily a big deal.
Oh, and you're sure about that?
Front offices have varying opinions on prospects all the time. What's important is how you react to it.
Okay, so how do you want me to react, Kristen?
Well, that all depends on what you want and what you're willing to do to get it.
What do you mean?
So you can either wait and see or speed the process up. But everything has drawbacks and benefits. It's not a simple calculation.
Okay, so what if we try to speed all of this up? What does that look like?
Go over Coach's head and speak to the GM directly.
But doesn't Harvey know everything that's going on behind the scenes?
He lets his coaches coach.
That sounds like a dead end to me.
No, but it does come with risks. Sure, Coach isn't going to like it, but he reports to the GM. So if you can present a solid argument to bump your minutes, it might be able to move the needle.
Okay, so what about my brand positioning? What's the hit for a guy who complains about PT this early?
Yeah, short term, it'll shape the conversation around you, no question. Some people love a player who speaks up for what he knows is right, and others want you to stay in your lane, listen to Coach, not question the organization. There's no right answer. It's up to you how you want to be perceived. So how do you want to play it?
You don't have a preference?
I'm here to provide you the menu, the pros and cons. In the end, it's up to you because you have to own it and live with the consequences.
Okay, word.
But I need to have an answer before you leave this room because if we're going to shape the narrative, we need to get out ahead of this now.
You know, Kristen, it's not worth the trouble right now. I'm gonna just keep my head down, put in that work, and I'm gonna show everybody what I'm capable of on the court, and that's gonna force them to have to play me. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna keep it old school.
Yeah, it suits you.
Okay, so we hunker down, now what?
Just be yourself. And if anyone asks if you've got an issue with Coach, be honest. Just say you don't want anything handed to you, and you've always believed in working to earn your keep. Fans will love it.
Okay, for real, thank you so much for helping me work through this. I really appreciate it, Kristen.
Hey, man, that's what I'm here for. If you need anything else, you know where to find me.
I'll see you soon.
All right.
Take care, Kristen.
Yeah, I'll see you soon.
You said it won't be so easy, but I feel so. Chin up, down is easy. And I feel this good. Said you're not down with me. All the greatest time with you. my target and get it. Sign no vision undefeated. I do it once and repeat it. Locking my eyes on a goal, goal. Can't nobody tell me no, no. Follow my dreams with my soul, soul. Can't nobody tell you no, no. Passion. I'm a champion. I just wanna get. I focus and locked in. Full adrenaline. All my discipline. I just wanna get. Another round, I know it's for the win. I'm going straight to the finish line. I'm ready to go, I'm not wasting time. Stripped of a life, it's so alive. Foot on the pedal in overdrive. Full of passion. I'm a champion. I just wanna get. I focus and locked in. Full adrenaline. All my discipline. I just wanna get. Another round, I know it's for the win. I'm coming strong like a tsunami. Leaving my mark, making history.